This is Mark with MrHurricaneTracker.webs.com bringing you a tropical update for today, September 9th, 2011, where all eyes are on Tropical Storm Nate and Tropical Storm Maria, and of course Hurricane Katia. We're going to take a look at today the actual tropical storm warnings and watches, and of course I'll show you some new features on MrHurricaneTracker.webs.com. So first things first, checking out Tropical Storm Nate. They did say yesterday from the National Hurricane Center that Nate had some troubles continuing to keep itself together. And of course today it will probably have a better chance of getting a little more powerful and probably a little bit more organized. And once it continues to move into Mexico, we'll continue to keep you posted. But right now, once we take away the cloud up, you'll see that there are still the tropical storm watches and warnings in the same area. Of course, we got the tropical storm watches in yellow, and of course the tropical storm warnings in purple. And of course, we'll continue to keep you posted for those areas on MrHurricaneTracker.webs.com. So take a look at that for the latest info on the warnings and watches. It's right there on the website. So of course here is Tropical Storm Maria, which is continuing to look like it's going to take a good turn, kind of like Katia. But before it does that, it's going to go into these areas, especially in the Leeward Islands, and show some problems with some showers and thunderstorms. So as we take away the cloud up, we'll see the tropical storm warnings and watches highlighted in yellow, the watches, and the warnings in purple. So again, if you want to take a look at the actual locations of where these watches and warnings are, you can take a look at that at MrHurricaneTracker.webs.com. So bringing up the cloud up again, we're taking a look at the radar for Hurricane Katia, which is still moving away and still a Category 1 hurricane. This is going to be a very long stretch for this hurricane. It's going to continue to move on out and maybe have some effects in the United Kingdom in about a week or so. We'll continue to keep you posted on that if anything does happen there. So once again, I'm going to take a look at MrHurricaneTracker.webs.com. Before we do that, I'm bringing up the site, but I'm also going to show you a new feature here, which is going to be sitting right next to the bottom right-hand corner of our video. And this is going to be a live National Hurricane Center update. So if for some reason I'm not updating the information on there, of course, which I always will, if I'm not updating for any reason, you'll see this widget from the National Hurricane Center, which you can scroll up and down, and it'll show you all the active storms in the Atlantic or Eastern Pacific. So stay tuned for that, because that's going to be a good feature to take a look at on the site when there is problems. You can look at that, as well as the advisories on tropical cyclones, and it will take you directly to the NOAA website. Taking a look at the advisories, guys, from the National Hurricane Center. Hurricane Katia, latest advisory as of 5 a.m. Atlantic Standard Time, number 45. Max winds are 75 knots and 85 miles per hour. Category 1 storm. Minimum central pressure 967 millibars. Located at 37.6 degrees north, 67.5 degrees west. And we're looking at the movement at north at 21 knots or 24 miles per hour. And we're tracking Tropical Storm Maria. Tropical Storm Maria advisory as of 8 a.m. This is advisory number 11 Alpha, Atlantic Standard Time, as of 8 o'clock. Max winds are 35 knots or 40 miles per hour. Minimum central pressure 1,003 millibars. Location 14.0 degrees north, 56.9 degrees west. Movement is west at 16 knots or 18 miles per hour. So again, we're tracking also Tropical Storm Nate. Advisory number 7 Alpha as of 7 a.m. Central Daylight Time. And we're taking a look at max winds at 55 knots or 65 miles per hour. And location at 20.0 degrees north, 92.4 degrees west. So again, folks, a path is taking us straight into Mexico. We'll continue to keep you posted on that. And of course, they'll post some warnings out for today. Probably some hurricane warnings if it does become a hurricane. But it looks like it may just be some tropical storm warnings, as it may be dropping down to a depression before it heads on in. Taking a look at the latest radar from the coast of Africa, we are looking at a few possibilities of some tropical waves, but not much at this time, which is very good news. And we're taking a look at the map for Hurricane Katia. And again, folks, if you remember, if you want to track the storms coming into the U.S., click on the latitude, longitude, and click on the NCEP fronts, and that'll bring up the frontal systems. And as you see that frontal system right there, that's what's making the storm, or Hurricane Katia, move the way it is moving right now. It's going to continue to move north and head away and curve on out into the northern Atlantic and pose no threat to any landfall at this time. And guys, look at these high pressure systems sitting around Texas. These high pressure systems sitting around Texas are what's causing problems. We've got a dry line there that's causing major issues with fire weather watches and warnings, especially in my area. Of course, we got a lot of problems with that in the next few days. We're under watches and warnings for a fire weather watch. So again, guys, thank you very much for watching MrHurricaneTracker.webs.com. Please rate, subscribe, and comment, and have a wonderful day.